You're cute.
You're cute too.
You know I love you.
I thought I knew that, yeah. I kind of heard that before. Do you know I love you?
I do. You say it sometimes.
Sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Mwah.
So, if you're watching this video, you probably saw the title. And drum roll.
I can't do drum rolls. There you go. Cymbal crash.
Together, we have lost more than 50 pounds.
Woo!
Is that going to even look right on the camera?
Oh, let's do it the other way just in case. There you go. Does that look better? Switch. One of those directions.
Anyways, so yes, together our combined weight loss so far after 8 weeks is over 50 pounds lost between us. Good job, honey.
Good job, honey.
Mwah. So we got to thinking about setting some goals for ourselves, because now that we are in a routine and we're doing pretty good about all of that, you know, except for vlogging regularly, we don't have that routine down very good. But if that means that we're not sacrificing on the actual gym and eating and stuff like that because we're too busy focusing on those things to remember to vlog, then I guess that's okay.
I have to do something.
What?
Because it's bothering me. Little OCD.
Can I have it down here?
Sure, that's fine. It was just sideways and it didn't look right.
You're funny. So we started to write down a couple of goals that we want to have on this
really,
weight
they're
loss
written
journey.
on a pad and stuff.
Yeah, we wrote them down. Because when you write something down, it makes it official. And Destiny says that I should make a star chart.
A star chart?
Mm-hmm.
What do you get a star for?
For like hitting my goal, or
Oh, so not
I don't
progress
know.
toward
Destiny,
the goal?
you're gonna have to tell me, how would we make this reward
Yeah,
chart?
Destiny.
Anyways.
What do you get the reward for? Is it progress to the goal? You get stars? Or is it once you hit your goal, you get a star? Because I need some, like, gratification along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, and that's also why we decided to make small goals, because obviously, you know, we both have really big, huge goals. Like, I have still over 100 pounds that I need to lose to be even in a range that would be considered a goal weight for an end of the, you know, weight loss, where then you're just in maintenance mode.
But you know what's kind of cool, though?
What?
We're both pretty close to just that 100 now.
I know, we are.
We used to be like, I have 120 pounds to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're closer to the 100 now.
We are. Maybe we'll soon be in just double digits of needing to lose.
That's like a short-term goal for both of us that we didn't even write down.
We didn't. We would write it down.
We should write it down. But then that would make a weird number for numbers
Uneven?
of goals. Well, it'll be
Uneven?
even though. It can't be that because we have 3 each.
But it's a mutual goal, so it's okay.
Okay.
But anyways,
It's a goal. We just said it.
we said
We
it.
want to be under the 100 mark to lose long term.
Mm-hmm. That's one of our goals.
Yes.
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 And so my first goal is a scale-related goal, and I would like to be at 244 pounds. I'm not putting any kind of time limit on that or anything like that, because it's definitely doable, but I will say I'm not far from reaching that goal, so yay!
Yay.
But the reason why 244, it probably sounds like a really weird number. Well, here,
You're cutting me off.
I'm not meaning to.
You're like, here's Jason right here. Yeah, No.
I'm not even looking. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I want to be part of this conversation too. Go ahead.
So, the reason why 244 is because in 2012, I did probably the only other weight loss journey as an adult that I've ever kind of embarked on. And I got down to 244 on my Fitness Pal. That was the last weight that I logged before I just went off the rails and stopped what I was doing for unknown reasons. I have no idea. I can't even like pinpoint why I stopped doing any of that.
We weren't on the same page then either, though.
We weren't.
You were doing that all on your own, and I wasn't helping.
Well, So 244 was the last recorded date on MyFitnessPal the last time I embarked on this journey, and so that's my first clip that I'd like to get to, so that then I feel like I'm all the way back in 2012 and I didn't waste these last 4 years. So that's my first, and it's a scale-related goal. What's your first goal?
How about if I do my first one as a non-scale related goal?
Okay.
So I would like to, this sounds kind of weird, but I would like to decrease my average heart rate when I'm doing cardio exercise at the gym, based on the cool little machine that everybody says not to pay attention to, but I still pay attention to. I want to decrease that by 10 beats a minute on average, because when I started working out, I was having a heart rate of like 160 when I was doing cardio. And that's not so good for your heart for a long period of time. But I'm down to like 140 to 144 now. So I can already tell some endurance is coming. So I'd like to see that get even lower. That's my first one.
Do we know, like, what is a healthy range for cardio?
According
Have
to
you
the
been paying
chart at
attention?
any time when I'm there, there's different ranges. Like if you want to be at 50% intensity, 60, 80, 90. But like the top I should ever get is 180. Even
Is
if
your
I'm,
most intense?
well, even it's like 90% intensity is like 180. But my average for like a regular cardio workout should be between 120 and 130.
And what percentage of effort is that? Do you know?
So I think it's in the 50 to 60 mark.
Cool.
So, yeah.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Oh, we didn't do we didn't do that part.
We can still do that.
Oh, okay. So my next goal, is a kind of a workout goal too. So, a lot of you know that I do yoga, but I don't do like flow yoga. I do yin yoga. And the difference between yin yoga and like flow yoga is regular or flow yoga is all of your effort is to put your body into a pose, and yin yoga is more about getting the pose into your body. And some people might mistake yin yoga for like lazy yoga, but there's some strenuous stuff that goes on in yin yoga.
But I've only been once.
But I mean, yes, we do have a really nice peaceful times in yin yoga too, but there's some very strenuous poses that we can get into. It's not supposed to be strenuous, but it's not like just laying around either, is what I'm trying to get at, I guess. But if you know anything about yoga, you know that there's a popular pose called the child pose, and basically you're kneeling on your knees and then you sit back all the way on your heels, and then you just kind of fold forward and lean forward. Well, when I first started going 8 weeks ago, I couldn't lean forward at all. Like there was just too much going on that was preventing me from leaning forward.
Too much going on.
Too much in this vicinity was preventing the foldage from happening, and I couldn't reach across and touch the mat, and I was very, very embarrassed by it. But I can now bend over and fold forward. But when I fold forward, my butt is up like a stink bug, pretty high. Sometimes I go by the mirror and I look at myself to see how far from, how high off of my heels does my butt go. And there's several inches there. So, and there's not anything, I mean, each person's poses is different, but, I can look around the room and see that other people are clearly, sitting on their heels and laying flat across. So my goal would be to get to the flexibility and to lose some of the actual barrier, because there is physical barrier in the way in the form of my fat that is preventing me from getting fully into the position. So that would be my one goal that would be attainable, that I can pay attention to every week and see.
You can do it.
I know I can do it.
So my next one is my weight related goal, and it's kind of a silly one because I've already hit what I'm referring to. But my first little goal is to get under 375, and because I've always kind of thought of myself as a 400-pound guy, so that's my first 25 clip. Even though I've technically hit a 25 clip already, I just want to see the scale go under that. And plus, I haven't been under that probably, I don't know. I can't remember when the last time I was under that. So that would be a big deal for me to be under that number. So 375, which is kind of like you, attainable, hopefully in the near future.
Okay, and my last one is probably a vain goal, but I would like there to be like a visual difference. And I know that there's all kinds of like memes out there, and people are, somebody has written a meme that says, it takes 10-pound loss for you to notice, and it takes 20 pounds notice for people close to you to notice, and it takes 40-pound loss for like complete strangers to like notice, which I don't know how, if they were complete strangers, would
I've
know.
never seen you before.
But, I don't know. Clearly I have that information wrong. But I would just like for there to be like a visual indication that I am shrinking in size, even to me, because I still don't see it. And I probably have, some body dysmorphia going on because, yesterday,
It's a big word.
you follow me, it is a big word. I'm fancy like that.
I know, I like that word.
So, yesterday, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you know that I was posting about my fabulous weight loss transformation in the fact that my shoes, my favorite sandals, are super baggy on me. So, that's weird.
My glasses are kind of baggy on me, too. No, I'm just kidding.
But it's super weird to, I slipped on my sandals and I was like, what is this? I've never looked at my feet and said, you fat feet. But that's where apparently I'm losing inches because these shoes were I was slipping in them. So anyways.
What was that called again that you have going on?
Body dysmorphia.
And would maybe right here when you post it, would there maybe be a definition?
Do you think
what
I
that
need to do
means?
that? It just means that you don't.
But it would be cool if I was able to do this while there's not a definition, and then have a definition show up right there when you're putting it online for everyone to watch.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
It's just extra editing.
Oh, we wouldn't want that.
Well, if you want me to get this video up anytime soon.
What's my last one?
What is body dysmorphia, Jason?
I would assume it means that you have an inaccurate perception of what your body looks like. Mm-hmm. Either you think you're bigger than you are, or you think you're smaller than you are.
Pretty much.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's a good guess. Not really a guess. You told me that before.
I know I did.
Yeah. See, but I listened to you. Good husbands listen
Proof.
to their wife. Good husbands listen. Unless they're being asked to do something, in which case somehow they didn't hear it. Mm-hmm. So my last one, right, is most of you guys know that I have been doing a weight loss challenge and being sponsored by the pound by several of you guys. So thank you, first of all. And for every pound I lose, you guys can make a donation to Sun Valley Community Church for Institute for Missions. And, are you going to put something right there for that? Right
I
there?
will.
Right, maybe right here. Yeah, but it might be interesting because we just changed how we're doing donations. So we'll put the info website at least up there. How about that?
Okay.
Good. So I want to raise $1,000 towards Institute for Missions by the end of the year. Currently, with the support we have, it's attainable if I lose a bunch of weight, which I'm hopeful that I can do. But what I'd even love more is to have more of you guys tell me that you would sponsor me per pound for the remainder of this. And that could help us get to the goal of $1,000 to go to the missions program at church. So that's my third goal.
Yay. Well, I think it's good to have goals.
Okay.
I think it's good to have smaller chunked goals, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for my wife for making me make myself goals.
Yes. Because you didn't really have any.
I have bigger goals, but it's good of you to make me go smaller chunks.
Mm-hmm. So we'll figure out the star chart situation and rewards.
We won't figure it out. Destiny will figure it out.
All right. Well, you're on top of the reward
and
chart.
This is a test now too to see if Destiny Parker watches our videos.
Ooh.
So
all the way through too, because this is already 14 minutes
I know,
in.
right? Let's see if she watches the whole thing. If so, the code word is orange. So you need to tell me what the code word is. If you guys
watched it all the way through, comment that at the bottom of this video.
Yes.
On YouTube, not on Facebook or anywhere else.
It would make us feel so loved to know you actually watched the entire video. So the word is orange.
That's funny. Okay, so 50 pounds, babe.
50 pounds.
So what weighs 50 pounds? What have we lost together?
You know what? It's funny you asked that. It's almost like you put some thought into that.
A list?
Well,
Ooh,
let's
that
find.
wasn't even the
That
right
wasn't even the
list.
right list.
Oh.
Wait, let's try this again.
A list?
So, $1,000 in quarters.
That's a lot of quarters.
That's a lot of quarters.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need to raise for IFM.
That
Preferably not in quarters, but I'd take it. I mean, that would work.
Money is money.
Yes, that's true. What else?
We buy our dog food online and it gets delivered, and it's usually in the range of 50 pounds.
Yay!
50-pound bag, so a big old huge bag of dog food.
You know what's funny about that?
What?
You always say, Jace, go get the dog food. I don't want to lift it up. So see, think how much weight that is if you don't like lifting the dog food.
Yep.
5 medium-sized bowling balls. That's not really medium-sized. I guess it is. 10 pounds
like a 10
each.
pound each. Yeah, because I bowl with an 8 and you bowl with a 13 or something.
So when you
Ridiculously high.
So I know we've lost that, but think individually when somebody loses 50 pounds, they're losing 5 bowling balls. That's kind of crazy.
Sooner rather than later, we're going to be doing a video where it's an individual weight loss.
I can see a thumbnail, can't you?
Sooner
a picture.
rather
We
than
should go to
later.
Brunswick and take a picture of 5 bowling balls, and that'll be how we announce the 50-pounder.
That'll be fun. It'll actually be 10 bowling balls.
Well, 50 pounds, I think we should each, because what if you get there before me or vice versa?
Oh, okay.
We may not get there at the same time.
Okay. True.
What else?
Apparently 2 car tires. I suppose that would depend on the type of tire, like not a monster truck tire.
That also might have the wheel in it too?
I don't know. But maybe that's like, I just Googled this stuff, so I don't know.
Probably has a wheel in it, because like when I take the tire off and change it, I can see that feeling 25 pounds, but if you take the wheel out,
because it's just
it
air.
doesn't feel like
Otherwise,
it's not air, it's
not
cut
50
out.
pounds of...
It's totally cut out, remember? Like there's nothing inside of it. That's why I'm saying the tire itself is probably not 25 pounds. But the tire and the wheel, like when you take it off your car.
Yeah.
I don't know.
2 of those.
Google needs to be held accountable sometimes for its information. A microwave oven.
I like to visualize an appliance.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We lost an appliance.
We
in our
lost a
house.
whole appliance.
What else?
10 regular bags of sugar or flour. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I went to the pantry and our sugar is only 4 pounds. So,
That kind of ruins the visual, doesn't it?
well, that just means you can have more of those bags.
That's true. That would make it
I don't know.
12-ish.
12-ish.
12 and a half. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't like math.
And the last one, 6 gallons of water.
I just trusted Google with that because I did
Which
not.
is how much water I feel like I have to drink every day to actually hit it.
That's the
But
truth.
it's not true.
Anyways, so this little quick update turned into a long jibber jabber session, but we hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for following along with us, and yay for us for losing more than 50 pounds together and setting some attainable short-term goals. I love you, honey.
Isn't she cute?
I am cute.
Yes.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.